right in the heart with a silver bullet.
Yeah. I think they plotting on me. Don't fight these beats when they enter the L.A.R. I feel a cold stare. Think I ain't looking. Maybe because I'm focused. No hands out for the hopeless. Funny bullets, I caught some shots. Another piece of the puzzle connecting dots. You can find the truth in laughter and liquor. One more shot to an empty bottle. Then she gon' walk in like a model for me. Like I don't see her intentions all in my scope. At a time we were just friends with advice to land. Not special, I was dead broke, but we still got hope. Don't take my words, just back and issue that raw dough. Just back and issue that raw dough. Back and issue that raw dough. To the people that listen to my people, they know that I do care. With their hands in the air, rocking side to side. I'm out work, yeah, time to ride. Where my niggas at? My niggas ain't my niggas no more. Push me to the bag, label to change up swag. I do it for us, I'm pro-black. Don't rock it the shit get. Wouldn't be so all type of African shit. Just rock a table fade, swagger tailor-made. Polo collars and fly kicks. Just polo collars and fly kicks. Exclusive shit, not get wet. Keep it coming, just don't stop. The revolution starts with shots.
I'm respectful to my people, and I want to represent my people, and I don't want to be a bad representative. I can't be blind, let the blind lead the blind, they all follow you.
Now my mama said, baby, act like you got sense. He act like I only act right for Lent. Been living in purgatory, but I'm nosing for heaven. Not sure if I'm getting in, cause I ain't paid a reference. Who looking at me when I ain't looking, judging my character? I can't put down my guard on this planet, packing the camera. Ready for my close-up, the lens gets bigger. Won't play me on BET, cause I am not a nigga. My heart is like a powder keg, ready to explode. Smell like strange food, cause I'm America's cologne. It started with the hello, think you're a nice fellow. You're ballin' like Carmelo, you treat you like Othello. L.A.R. be the star, turn a rapper to a prophet. Bulletproof 306, keep your hands in your pocket. Jordan rules for my life, you contain them, can't stop them. I'm niggas sky high, so the clouds can't drop them. My life is like a miracle, my words are just superior. I'm edible, I'm audible, I'm digital, I'm visual. Spit like Komodo, go like Bruce Lee, Roy B. And the mean as bad as Mofo in the dojo. Life is so amazing and raps like Jesus. They said hip hop is dead, but today look like Easter.
Now I wake up in the morning, I'm black and handsome as ever. However, you see me as strange fruit, will it ever happen, not again. A crook and just a homicide, he know it's self-defense. But since I'm black and since he white, he got no common sense. That's 1969, and he ain't Jesus Christ. He ain't coming back on Easter, he ain't got a second life. You know I'm right? Hold up, look. Now the sirens in my window here, pull it over. License and registration, gun ain't never in the holster. Plus, that man black too, he wanna act too. A nigga with an attitude and a badge too. A couple tattoos, hoping I act a fool so he can squeeze too. But it ain't nothing different, they the same thing. They pull him over, he gon' get the same thing. Maybe two up in his brain, 21 gun salute. Last words was I'm a copy, last heard fuck you. And he ain't coming back, you know I'm black like Jesus. But I ain't coming back for Easter, y'all say goodbye. Everybody cry, second line. But when the music stop, move on. Cause I ain't coming home, they know I'm black like Jesus. But I ain't coming back for Easter, everybody cry. Y'all say goodbye, second line. But when the music stop, move on. Cause I ain't coming home, I'm gone. And now she want welfare. Law said that they can't live there, so we ain't there. And life ain't fair, but the food free and the rent cheap. His roaches where you sleep. He still came around and taught you baseball. Bought a Barbie doll, he raised all of y'all. And now the kids adults, they both up in the court. She want that child support, he on that child support. But he ain't never taught him baseball, and she ain't never bought him Barbie dolls. They both never there, no, never, not at all. Saying, well, pull your pants up, go while your ass out. They looking back saying, why, y'all ain't ever in the house. You got it backwards, don't you? I'm saying, cause we still preaching unity. And it's supposed to be family first in community. Got it in church to $1 for your blessing. We made in God's image, thinking we're Satan's mind. They got us crossed up, now Judas is Caesar. America bury me, but I ain't coming back for Easter. Yeah, they know I'm black like Jesus. But I I ain't coming back for Easter, y'all say goodbye. Everybody cry, second line, but when the music stop, move on. Cause I ain't coming home, they know I'm black like Jesus. But I ain't coming back for Easter, everybody cry. Y'all say goodbye, second line, but when the music stop, move on. Cause I ain't coming home, I'm gone.
What's happening, good people? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying, blah, blah, blah. Right? So, let me change this thing up real quick. As you can see by the thumbnail, this is why brothers don't talk. Like, so we've all seen the story of the therapist who thought it was a good idea to throw her male clients under the bus. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get on TikTok and I'm gonna throw all these guys under the bus because I'm trying to help them. Oh, I'm trying to help. You need help. Mm-hmm. So, in a million different ways, she is Exhibit A, B, and C. Maybe J Electronica does another song about a remix of it. You know, of why. No, I'm not talking to you. No, thank you. No, thank you. And people say, well, what's the big deal? Well, I'm happy you asked. So, if I'm going through something and I need a listening ear, and I talk to you, you're just going to use it as an angle to get what you want out of me. Right. See, I need you to be better so I can get some stuff from you. This is why I'm not talking to you. See, you'll never help me become better. Too selfish for that. You're far too selfish for that. And then people say, no, that's not true. Really? You have all these jokes on social media, right? You know, one with the brother that doesn't sit down, roll with me. He said, you know, how many things does your man ask? What does he ask you to do? It's nothing. Now, what do you ask him to do in a day? And it's like exactly, that's my point. So what is the point of this, of what I just said? If you look at the skit, you know what I'm talking about. The point is, a lot of guys know to ask nothing from ladies because it ain't in y'all. See, y'all think these guys don't want to go see a female therapist or go see a relationship therapist or go see any kind of counselor because, you know, people are just scared. They don't want to get help. No. The best therapy you probably gonna get is at a barbershop, talking to somebody that knows you, that's a guy, or an older man who can qualify what he's saying to you with his life experience, because everybody else don't have that experience. See, just because I read some books, just because I got a degree, just because I go into practice, does not mean I can tell you something applicable to your life. Because we have to have common ground. And this is the problem. Do we have common ground? No. We do not. What we have is we have a a consumer type of relationship. You know, I'm the store and you're the customer. Does the customer care how the store feels? No. The customer is always right, remember? So this is the aspect that men deal with when we talking to most women. You're the customer. You're always right. Even when you're dead wrong, you're always right. So what are we talking about? Because whatever conversation we have, it's all going to go back to this is what I need you to do for me now. And this is what have you done for me lately? And matter of fact, let me set up what you're going to do for me tomorrow while this is going on. It's like, oh, okay. All right, no problem. No problem. You know, we have to do things that everybody doesn't. That everybody doesn't have to do. And it's and here's the irony of this. You know, people want us to listen. How can the people who want us to listen to them want us to talk to them? How? You're only trained to, for us to listen to you. Do you listen to us? No, you do not. Why do you think all these things go on? Because you don't listen. And you don't care to listen. Because here's the thing. If we talk to you, will it solve our problem? See, we have a different relationship. If you're talking to me, I'm trying to figure out what's going on so I can fix it. But if I'm talking to you, I already know. Well, I just thought you wanted to get your feelings out and vent. No, I'm trying to find an answer. I'm trying to get a solution. So it becomes painfully obvious that I'm not going to get a solution from talking to you, from dealing with you. Why don't we talk more? I'm going to waste my lifetime talking to you and never fixing it. That's not how guys want to live. But he might be out here drinking or smoking or doing this, that, and third. He has vices and he's going through things and he won't speak it to anybody. He's suffering in silence. Yeah, he's suffering in silence because silence gives a better answer than you quote unquote listening. That's what it is. If I can sit down and listen to my thoughts, I'll come up with an answer quicker or faster, whatever, than you would. Because at least I'm thinking about me when I'm talking. If I'm talking to you, you're not thinking about me. That's the problem. Nobody came to common sense and say, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, we've been a little bit inconsiderate. I'm just saying, maybe you've just been a little bit inconsiderate. And I'm gonna show you in multiple ways how. I'm a black man who's straight, right? Everybody in America, some way, somehow, believes they can talk for me. That aren't black men. Doesn't matter. You get on television, you get on social media, you're surrounded by people who are not straight black men, heterosexual black men, and they're gonna tell you what you're thinking, what you've been through, what you're feeling, why you're saying what you're saying, why you're doing what you're doing, when and why you're going to respond to all of the BS people are talking about. And they're going to tell you the whole little gamut of it. And it's like, and then these same people who do it sit with a group of other people who are not straight black men, and they all agree to it. You know what it's like? It's like your friends know that you're a vegetarian or vegan. And they decide we're going out for dinner. And all of them decide we're going to a steakhouse. And they know you're vegetarian or vegan. And all of them look at the menu and all of them order something that you don't eat for you. Oh yeah, he'll have the sirloin, medium well. He'll also have a roasted chicken. Yeah. He doesn't want any vegetables, just for the record. And he would like a half rack of ribs. Pork, preferably. And do you have any desserts with meat in it? If you don't, if you have cheesecake, could you, like, if it, you know what? I don't even know if he can eat cheesecake because of the vegan vegetarian thing, but I think he can't. But we're gonna say he likes it. You know, is he lactose intolerant? I think so. So he's gonna love it. So, matter of fact, this is what I need you to do. I need you to get him a cheesecake. You know, not plain, not strawberry. I need you to put some chopped beef on the cheesecake and drizzle it in barbecue sauce. He's gonna love it. And everybody sits at the table and they sit a gang of stuff in front of you that you don't eat. And they, oh, we knew you would like that. And as a matter of fact, you're paying for all of this stuff too. We agreed upon it. What? So y'all said we was going out to eat and we was coming together to get something to eat. And y'all took me to a steakhouse. And y'all agreed that a steakhouse was the best thing. And you know, it's okay. I could have ordered, you know, rice, vegetables, you know, just a lot of side items. You know, I would have been cool with that. But you mother order just every meat on the planet and say that I want it and give it to me. Oh, now you brought me dessert. Is this cheesecake with, what is that, beef? Barbecue sauce? Who eats barbecue sauce on the chicken? But we all came together and we know what you would like. You know, we want to sit down and talk to you about something. That's why we had this meal. So you can talk to us about what you're thinking. And then you're sitting there like, I'm thinking it's time to go. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking it's time to go. I can't be around y'all. I can't be. I mean, y'all have lost y'all mind. You know? And so here we go. So why don't you go to therapy? Have you ever heard the stories of these guys who said they was going to relationship counseling and they get there and the counselor talks to them crazy the whole time? You know, man sits down, his wife or, you know, girlfriend, woman, whatever, and the therapist is like, this is what you need to do. You need to be better. You need to do better. You need to live better. You need to sleep better. You need to treat her like the queen she is. And you need to. I thought this was a relationship. I thought you were a relationship therapist. I'm trying to figure out, you know, we're trying to come to a common ground. I know what the common ground is. You're not doing enough for her. So when you're talking to me, I can hear it in your voice that, you know, you don't get it. It's not about you, buddy. Oh, okay, so I'm paying somebody to tell me it's not about me. But the check's supposed to clear. Yeah, this is why I'm not talking to you. This is why. Not to mention when the young woman got fired, if I'm not mistaken, it was a woman who got her fired. If I'm not mistaken. And what did she do? These men got me fired. Whoa, pimp. This is why we're not talking to you, because you don't even have the common decency and the common sense to actually say who did what to you. It's got to be a man's fault. The air went out of your tires. A man did it. A man just came by and sucked the air out of your tires. You know, just no more air, Trick. You can't go to work. Just yeah, okay. So we need to talk. Talk to me about something. No. See, this is why we're not talking to you. You know, oh, what about, I need you to be vulnerable. I need you to show your sensitive side. Your family member could die, your friend could die, best friend could die, and and you really in a vulnerable state and you want to cry, and the person that says, talk to me, and you already know, I can't even, look, man, I can't even mourn. Men can't even mourn death in front of women. Do y'all understand that? We can't. Because all of that is just it's a segue to get in our pockets, or a segue to say we ain't man enough. Let somebody die and you just you're gonna become a meme. Especially if you're a black man, you're gonna become a Jordan meme. You're gonna become the dude, the drug addict dude that has a meme. You're gonna become a meme. People gonna make fun of you. Your pain is comedy. Our pain is comedy. So when everybody talks about the trauma that they've been through, like, shut up. You know, your parents could die and people could pat you on the back and understand it. My parents could die and it's funny. Man, he crying like a little bit. Look at him. Soft, weak mother. Look at him. Look at the way. Look at his face is out. Look at the eyes is watering and he got snot in his nose. You need to talk to us, man. You need somebody to talk to. We here for you. Or, since we're going to do this today, right? You want us to talk to you so we can trust you, so you can find out enough information to stab us in the back. Just like the therapist did. 90% of my clients are black men, and you guys need to get it together for your check. She said a guy had a cancer diagnosis. And when she wanted to come to her second fake apology, you know, you don't know who I'm helping. Maybe you don't get it. You're not helping nobody. A lot of y'all think that this is America, and America has free speech and you can say whatever you want and you should be able to express yourself. Obviously, you ain't been a black man in America. Look at the picture behind me on the green screen. He had free speech. He said what he thought. What happened? Huh? And he was right about what he was talking about. See, some of y'all don't even know who that is. Made a movie about him not too long ago. So here's the thing. We don't have free speech. Hate to break it to you. See, we can't talk to y'all unless we're entertaining y'all. You ever thought about it? See, I can tell you what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling if I'm rapping it, if I'm singing it, if I'm doing a comedy skit about it. Even if I'm doing this type of YouTube live, at some point I gotta make you laugh, and I gotta make it funny, and I gotta make it introspective, and I gotta get you, I gotta suck you in. I gotta put some bells and whistles on it. I got to stop and go to commercial and come back. I got a pop lock for you. See what I'm saying? I got to fit a stereotype. So you go, oh man, that was real. I heard that person. Man, if you don't shut your mother. This is why we don't talk to y'all. Man, he dropping gems. Let me ask you something. Let's just use the dropping gems thing. Gems are rare. Gems are precious. Gems are expensive. Gems can make you rich. But when you listen to brothers and y'all say brothers drop all these gems, do y'all notice that y'all don't even value the gems that these brothers drop? That's why I want to talk to y'all. See, when somebody else gives you gems and knowledge and drops something on you, man, I remember a long time ago, such and such told me X, Y, and Z, and they, man, that changed my life. What about the brothers that told you all those other things? Oh, yeah, man, they told me a lot, man. I take that. Yeah, man, they told me a lot. They told me so much I forgot. You know why you forgot? Because you ain't valued them in the first place. That's why you forgot. That's why you forgot. The gems is valuable to the person that you got the gems from. You matters more. You know, I gotta not be a black man for you to value what I'm saying. And then, I don't know why you brothers, why you not talking to me? Talking to you. I already talked to you. I told you a lot of things. Yeah, but I really wasn't listening. You know, you dropped some gems, but I wasn't listening to them. And I know you told me about 13 times and I forgot again. But I know you got an infinite amount of gems, so give me some more. Give you some more. Interesting. Give you some more. Ain't this about it? You know, man, brother don't speak a lot. You know what I'm saying? I got you. You know, brothers don't speak a lot. That's why y'all hear this comment all the time. You know? You got it, fam. Appreciate you. This is why you hear this phrase a lot. Brothers, you know, he's silent, but he's profound. Why do you think these guys are profound? You don't get it yet? Because they know to talk to you, for you to listen to them, it's actually got to be the most perfect moment for them to say something to you. For you to listen to them. It's got to be at the right time, on the right day, when you're actually open to hearing what they're having to say, and you actually take it in. We have to be double and triple times more considerate than anybody else on the planet. Because we're sitting there thinking about, you know what? I can't tell you this right now. Because you're not going to listen. I can't tell you this right now. I got to let you live life a little bit and then come back. And I can't even tell you right now. Because you're not going to listen. And then a perfect moment happens and he's like, yo, you know, you give a person a phrase or euphemism, you tell them a story, you tell them outright, and then they go, man, that makes so much sense. Damn. I appreciate that, man. I really need to know that. And then they run off. Here's the point. Notice what I just told you. That has nothing to do with listening to that man. We got to be that considerate for you to listen to us helping you. So guess what? You ain't never coming back after you get help. Y'all don't take consideration about what we're thinking, what we're going through, how it affects us. You don't care. I'm going to tell y'all when y'all really care at a funeral. Y'all, we've said this a million times. You know, black men very much so understand the Black Lives Matter movement. You're dead, we love you. That's the premise of why we don't talk to you. The only time you're gonna talk to us is when we dead. And then you're gonna talk for us, for you. You know what he would tell me? I know exactly what he would tell me. He would tell me, if he was right here, he would say, you know, this, and this. Yup. He would tell me that. Yup. And I probably wouldn't listen the first time. Yup. Man, I miss him now. I really do miss him because he was wise, man. He never, we don't even know what was going on with him. We didn't know he was even dying. You didn't know he was dying? No, nobody knew. He never said anything to anybody. Did y'all see him? Look, true story. If I'm lying, I'm going to say one name. Chadwick Boseman. He died right in front of our faces. And you know who we was making fun of? He tired of doing Wakanda Forever. He sleep at this thing. He's lost a considerable amount of weight. Yeah, he the Black Panther. Oh, he must be acting. I thought he was acting too. I was like, I didn't know he was sick. He wanted to keep it to himself. But when we could see what's happening right in front of our face, there's something wrong. But when people saw pictures of him, guess what they did? They made fun of him. Like, man, he looking skinny now. Man, a Black Panther look like crack. I was like, yo. And now people go, oh man, he was so profound. He was doing such great things. He was a real one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is what it's about. So now we got to ask the real questions from time to time. Can we say we're scared? And you actually listen to us? No. Can we say, I don't know, and you actually listen to us? No. Can we say, I might not be able to get it done because mentally something's wrong with me? No, we can't. Sorry. You know, Ashley, that's funny because I could just respond by telling you, this is my point. I'm talking to you right now, and you're not catching on to what I'm talking about. This is my point. It doesn't have to be a specific aspect for you. I'm glad you did that, because that's what I'm talking about in a sense. We don't talk to y'all because y'all try to lead the conversation. I'm talking, you're listening, but hey, I need you to make it this way so I can listen to it. It's not a problem. I'm just using it as an example. But that's my point. We do that so much, guys just shut down. Like, I ain't got nothing to say. And then it's like, yo, a lot of y'all think y'all been abandoned. My dad walked away. No, your dad really didn't walk away. You wasn't listening when he was there. See, we don't want to talk about that part. We don't want to talk about your father gave you advice. You didn't want to listen to it because it ain't come from your mom. And then when your father's gone, he left me. He was right there with you. You ain't paying him no mind. You can be right in the house and nothing ever, and him not ever do anything. It's like, maybe you're not paying attention. A whole nother thing that goes on with it. A lot of us don't want to deal with the fact that, okay, these guys don't want to talk because if we're talking to you, we learn that you're not interested. see what I'm saying? Like you're not interested. Like everybody who's been out with somebody and you know, you got a phone. We all got phones, right? And you're having a conversation with somebody on their phone, and you know they let you know that they're not interested because they're on the phone, and what's on the phone is more important than what you're saying. And that feeling comes off as like, why are we even here? Well, let me be honest with you. This is why we don't talk. We knew that feeling before people were doing that. People were doing that to us before there was a smartphone. So it's like, oh, okay, we're doing this again. You know, oh, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, don't pay attention. I'm out. Because this is how you want guys to talk with our wallets. See, that's how we're supposed to talk. We're supposed to be big, dumb BBC wallets. Talk with that meat in the bedroom. Talk with that wallet wherever we go. And once you're done with that, you know, let the smart people go about life. You know, so it's like, no problem. No problem. You know, so this is where we at. West Side all day, just so you know, man. Just so you know. So now it's like, okay, so why don't these guys talk? I'm gonna tell y'all something that y'all really don't want to hear. You want to know why they're having all these relationship talks and relationship problems? Do you want to know why people believe that men, especially black men, we have a thing for hood rats and strippers, like overly sexual women? 2 reasons. Prostitutes have and people who are like prostitutes, they all, besides the sexual part, what is the other thing that they talk about? These guys just want to talk to somebody. It's a lot of pillow talking going on. Guys wind up using sex workers to talk. That's been an old thing for decades. An old thing for decades. For decades. So, because I'm paying you for sex, but I can also talk, and I can get it out. I can get it out both ways, right? But the other thing about that is, you know, and this is why I'm saying this, prostitutes and strippers are paid, they're there to take the money as long as the song is on or as long as that hour is. So guess what happens? You know, it's actually confidential. Like, using that therapist as an example, a guy could get more confidentiality from a stripper or a prostitute than he can a therapist or going to the church. That's a problem. That's a problem. You know, that's a problem. And sugar bummers, proving my point again. Don't listen. Just came to cause drama. That's all. Just came to cause drama. You know, this is what guys deal with on a daily basis, and then it shuts down and you don't want to talk because people wake up. This is the perfect time to get an attitude. Oh, I'm gonna cause an argument. Oh, because that's what I want to do. I feel alive being a dummy. Starting a fight, starting drama. Ooh, I feel alive. I can bring all this drama into a black man's life. Ooh, that's what I want to do. Thank you, Jesus. And then, where are all the real men? Where are all the men? Where's the men in the community? Where's everybody at? Why is nobody around? Hey, man, you should have known. You should have known. You should have known, right? so then it's like, okay, this is why guys don't want to talk. You know, I did a video recently. I was in the airport. We went, me and my lady, we went to Cancun, right? So we get to the baggage claim, and for anybody who travels, I'm gonna tell y'all this. And my lady, she found out what I meant when we got there, because we had to go do customs, baggage claim, and all that. And this goes to what I'm talking about right now. I bring on a bag and a backpack because I don't want to go through baggage claim ever. Vacations aren't 3-week excursions. So we get to the baggage claim and it's taking forever to get the luggage, right? So guy walks off. He's with these two young ladies. Appreciate you, Ray. Another guy walks up next to the ladies, waiting on luggage. Guy walks back because they didn't see each other, didn't know each other. The guy comes back to the ladies that he was with, bumps the guy out of the way. Just rude. And the guy's like, yo, say excuse me, what's the problem? So they wind up getting into a little verbal altercation or whatever. I get in the middle of it because I see both of the dudes from New Orleans. I was born in New Orleans. I ain't finna let it go down. But the older guys on my left, he's like, bro, I don't know what your problem is, but you don't want to go in jail in Mexico. This is not the thing. But the guy keeps pushing. At a certain point, I'm in the middle. Both of the guys calm down. Guess who starts chirping? The two girls with the guy. So they start to drum up extra beef and extra fighting so it can happen. And I'm telling my lady, I'm like, back up, babe, because if it go left, don't even worry about it. And then when it's all said and done, me and my lady are talking, we're on vacation, and I said, the problem with that is them girls wasn't gonna go to jail. He was. If they were to fight, we would have all went to jail. But the same two ladies we're not gonna let nothing go on. Y'all wasn't gonna do nothing. Y'all was just gonna scream when the Mexican police come in and people start getting beat up in jail, and you can't help. You ain't gonna make no calls. You just gonna say the dude lost his mind in Mexico and you don't know what went on. Because y'all don't listen. Because when people tell y'all to stop doing something, y'all do it more. Do it more and more and more. But so they was about to send this young guy off on a mission. So I was talking to my lady about this, that recently we was back home, right? And she listened. But she was like, well, what if I'd have gotten to it? I said, I told you to stay back for a reason. And she's like, why? So I got to come back to America to say this to her. I said, listen, let's just say we got into a fight in the airport in Mexico. If we go to jail in Mexico, we're going to go to jail. They're going to beat the living shit out of us. Just out of it being Mexico and us being crazy and acting up and us being black there. They're going to wear us out. I said, but here's the thing. If you got into it in Mexico, you in a whole nother country. They could just walk into the cell and take it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. So why would you, when I tell you to stay back, stay back? Because that's what they'll do to you. You're in a foreign country. They ain't playing with you. They don't care. You come up missing if all they care. And then it dawned like, oh, whoa, that's what it is? I'm like, that's what it is. But when people don't listen, it's like, oh, this is why we doing this. So I'm like, yo, this is a problem. You don't listen. So this is why guys don't want to talk. So when you see guys in situations where you like, just, hey, it's time to walk away. It's time to move on. You're like, why? Well, walk away. Why is he saying walk away? And it's like, yo, he's saying to walk away because he knows where it's about to go. Even with my homeboys, this is why, let me tell you something, even with guys, this is why we don't talk to certain guys. Because I got friends who I love dearly. But I don't want to go out with them. Because when you go out with them, it becomes a chest beating contest. Not a chest beating contest and we talking trash, we playing around, we busting each other's chops. No. A chest beating contest is my friends know if it really go left, I'm with it. But guess what? They don't listen. It's like, yo, bro, I don't want to go out here and get into no fights, possibly a shootout or a stabbing because I walk off somewhere and go to the bathroom, I come back, and you decided to get into it with the whole left side of the sports bar. I don't need that. But it's all good. I ain't gonna do nothing like that. You go to the bathroom, guess what happens? Where did this bar fight start? I knew it was down. This is why I said people don't want to listen. I talked about being younger. I almost got killed because of my best friend multiple times. Because he was. But so he learned over time. I can't tell him. I can't tell him what I did because if I tell him what I did, he ain't gonna come. Because I don't listen. It's like, oh, okay. So here's the thing. When guys say, yo, man, I'm tired of doing this, I'm tired of doing that. And guys sometimes are tired of talking. And we don't talk much and we're tired of talking because we know you don't listen. At all. At all. And then it's like, yo, what are you talking about? It ain't even about liquor, fam. It's ego. Some people aren't drunk off liquor. They drunk off their own ego. That's the issue. And that's partially why we don't talk to people because people have a inflated ego moments and we're the targets. And I don't think a lot of people who, if you're not a black man, a lot of y'all not going to get this. We know that if we go somewhere, all of y'all got to pass that y'all not a black man. So whatever y'all start, if I get involved, I'm the one that's going to pay the price for it. I don't care if you're a black woman, white man or woman, Asian man or woman, Hispanic man or woman. If I go somewhere and I talk to you for 3 seconds, you can kick off a riot. I'm going to jail for it. And while you scurry your butt home. So it's like, what? That's what y'all do. That's what y'all do. This is how guys wind up getting shot, killed, arrested, and everybody else got a story to tell how they made it back home. This is why we're not talking to you. It's like, and you wonder why guys, the older you get, you're gonna see less and less black men in environments because we're gonna go to our own little bubble because we learn over time, yo, the minute we walk into a room and go, nah, I ain't gonna be in here. Nah. Why don't you want to go? Nah. And it starts from going places and realizing this to going to the door and going, I done seen this story before. To, yo, we should go here. Nah, I ain't going. Why are you not going? Nah, no thank you. No thank you. And it's like, what the feezy? And look at Sugar. Wait, that makes no sense because you're not a black man. That's our reality. That's not your reality. That's my point. Because you don't listen. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it was in the past. That's what it's going to be in the future. So a lot of y'all think some of these guys are boring and they don't, they're lame. They don't want to do nothing. Right. Exactly. We're boring. We do not want to go where you're going because you are going to make us a target. That's what's going to happen. And we tired of talking to you about it. And this is the funny part. If you can get us to go after a while, you know what it is? See, I told you nothing would happen. You don't understand something. If you got to tell a person, see, I told you nothing would happen after you do something, We already know that. Oh, you knew it possibly could go down. You just wanted to go. See, y'all don't take our lives into consideration, so we ain't got nothing to talk about. We ain't got nothing to talk about. You know, it's too late, huh? It's like, yeah, we dusty. Yeah, I'm dusty, all right. I'm dusty. So when you wonder why, oh man, why are we not talking? Okay, well let's take this a step further. So a lot of people burn a lot of bridges with us. And another reason why we don't talk to y'all is because we've talked to y'all use that information as like I said, a launching point to stab us in the back. But then here's the interesting thing. A lot of the same people who stab us in the back come with this protection piece, come with this provision piece. Like, you need to help me. You need to look out for me. I know what I did was wrong. I know I did you wrong in the past. I know I know when you confided in me and you trusted me, I used that as leverage to do you dirty. But now the world has done me dirty, and the only person that I know can walk me through this process is you. It's you. So now I need you to tell me how to fix this situation of getting stabbed in the back, because I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm doing. Man, Rich, thanks, man. So could you talk me through this? See, a lot of y'all don't understand. Talking to y'all. Let me use it this way. Black men are Batman, and the world that we encounter is the Joker. And if y'all don't get the reference, people who know comics and that stuff know the reference. And don't make it no homoerotic thing with being in the Batcave and Alfred and Robin. I know, because you can add that. That's funny. I ain't gonna front. I thought about it. I was like, we're not going there though. But what I'm saying is, Black men are men who are burning the candle at both ends in hopes of a better society. And if y'all don't know, Batman doesn't talk much, even in the cartoons. He really doesn't talk much. But he's always planning to do something and preparing for something because he knows the world is messed up. But in the world is the Joker. Everything is a game. Everything's funny. Everything is a game where people take fun and enjoyment out of creating situations that make people suffer. So what winds up happening is, when we talk to y'all become the Joker. It's I can kill you now. This is so fun. And it's like, but see, the difference is, we all think Batman is stupid because you could have killed the Joker a long time ago. Just break his neck, get it over with. I don't care. Don't nobody know who you are. Don't nobody know you Bruce Wayne. Batman killed the Joker. The Joker's a murderer. Cool. But we are literally Batman because we keep locking these menaces to society up. We catch them, we lock them up, and then another one breaks. Another one escapes. And then another one comes out. And then another one comes out. And then another one comes out. We lock this one up, lock that one up, lock this one. And then we start talking. It's like, yo, we're surrounded. Like, our life is Arkham. We don't talk to y'all because y'all crazy. And y'all crazy, and y'all think because y'all crazy, we're crazy. And basically, we got to do whatever it takes to protect ourselves from you making us actually crazy. My bad. Roger, man, appreciate you, fam. It's like, okay. So we're not talking to you. Because if I talk to you, it's going to be, I promise you it's going to be a problem. I promise you, it's gonna be a problem. Because let me do it. And this is how y'all know that it's a problem. If black men tell you the truth, you're gonna hate us. We can tell you the flat out truth. I don't care if it's nice. I don't care if it's assertive. I don't care if it doesn't matter. If we tell you the truth, you're gonna have a problem with it. As a matter of fact, isn't one of the brothers that passed away, Kevin Samuels? People are still uploading and downloading his material months after he passed. Because it's like, yo, if what he said was so bad, you know what should die with him? The content. You know what should die? It should all go away because this isn't real. But guess what? It was real, and we're seeing the same things happen over and over and over and over and over again. We're seeing other women, do the same thing he was doing now. And guess what? Nobody got people. They're realizing, we got a problem. I guess it's real. We got other men doing it. It's like, yo, because it's a lane to go in, because people think they're gonna get rich. Yo, we got a problem. And it's like, well, but if these men talk, it's bashing. He told a fat woman she was fat. He's bashing. He told a broke woman she was broke. He was bashing. He told a single mother that she's a single mother. He was bashing. This is why we're not talking. Like, what? Let me ask you something. So, what if I told you it was raining outside and it's raining outside? What? You just outside bashing. Okay, whatever, man. This is why we're not trying to talk. Because y'all don't, it just doesn't resonate. It doesn't resonate. Like talking to people for us, it's like training dogs. And I know people gonna be like, huh? Yeah. See, y'all don't listen to us on purpose. And we basically got to train you like a dog. We got to put a leash around your neck and stop and yank on you and tell you to sit and then push you down and they sit. All right, now. All right, you got it? And then guess what that is? That's misogynistic. That's evil. That's hating. That's this, that, and the third. It's like, man, look, it's not my fault. I gotta, people gotta put a gag in your mouth like Pulp Fiction when it was doing the most of Ving Rhames for you to listen. We gotta gag your mouth for you to listen. And then we gotta make you, this is what that means. What's up, GC? I said that earlier, D-Jack. That's what this comes from. Exactly. So it's like, okay, what should we talk about? As a matter of fact, let me get to that part before, one of the reasons we don't talk to y'all is what are we actually supposed to talk about? Like, what are we actually supposed to talk about with y'all? See, what winds up happening is you cannot fathom our experience, but we can fathom yours. So if we're talking to you, everything we're talking about is outside of your realm of reality. Unless it's a service to you that you can benefit from, and unless it's a service that you can benefit from, what are we talking to you about? Watch this. And I wanted to pause just to slow it down. If you're a man, woman, child, you're going to have 3 different answers for this experience. You don't listen to us. You're not considerate of us because guess what? You don't pay attention to us. And you know how we notice this? Every birthday, every Father's Day, every Christmas, every Valentine's Day. What exactly? It shows you haven't taken us into consideration all year. Valentine's Day is in February. Father's Day is in June. Our birthday is somewhere along between January and December. Christmas is at the end of the year. And guess what? 90% of the time, the men that you know that are in your life and have been in your life, you know, for years, for decades, y'all don't even know what to get him. Y'all don't even know what he like. Because you never listened to him. You never took him into consideration. Or if you did listen to him, he ain't worth it. It ain't like the gift that he would give you is all the way up here. It's beyond. It's outside of the screen. The gift that you're gonna give him. See you, and that goes for children too. And I ain't even talking about expensive. I'm talking about considerate. A gift from the heart. Something that you know he would like. Oh, I got him cologne. Does he like cologne? No, but when we go out, I want him to smell good. Okay, so it wasn't about him. Okay. Father's Day. What does he like? What did he get? Some tools. So you want him to fix something for you. Okay. For Christmas, what did he get? T-shirt, socks, and drawers. So you can have extra clothes to wear to work to do some overtime in. So you can benefit off of it. Okay. You know. That's what we do. That's why we don't talk. And people go, no, that's not true. Yes, it is. That's absolutely true. And for some of us, it started at an early age. You know, some of us, when we were young boys, our birthdays, wasn't no Father's Day, Valentine's Day, we were taught to give the girls all the love, So then we grew up to be men and like, I'm doing something for myself. And that's the other thing. This is why we don't talk. Because guess what? We learned when we start doing for self, because self-preservation is the law of the land. So you got to take care of you first. Even when we're taking care of our needs ourselves, because we know it's not in good hands if you were to do it. Y'all got a problem with that. He took himself to a concert. He took himself to a ball game. He took himself on vacation. He took himself, to his favorite restaurant. You got a problem with that? See, men don't have me time. That's why we can't talk to y'all. You ladies, y'all don't get it. I know y'all. Women and children don't get it. And the reason why women and children don't get it because they're pampered all the time. See, women go to get their hair done and get their nails done and go to spas and do girls' night out, and they have dates with other guys or dates with their man and their kids. Do the, I love you, mama. I love you the best, mama in the world, mama. I love you. Happy Valentine's Day, happy Mother's Day, mama. Happy Easter, mama, because you resurrected from the dead on the 3rd day and brought life to my life, mama. All that. Kids get it all the time. They get pampered. Taking care of them, they get to play. They get me time. They get to play the games and play the video games and run around and get picked up and dropped off and taken care of and everything that they'll, oh my God, they think money grows on trees because they always getting stuff, right? But when you become a man, oh Lord, I got to get it for myself. Let me get that for myself. You can become a multi-millionaire as a man, and let me tell you what, if nobody else, people believe you're supposed to become a multi-millionaire and spend money on other people first. Ain't that about it? Like you put in all this work to finally make it. And guess what? Well, you need to buy them a house, and you need to buy them a car, and you need to buy them a jewelry. You need to take them out on vacation. You need to take them out to dinner, and you need to, you need to pay for that kid education. You need to make sure they're gonna be straight, and then you're gonna be. And how much you got left? I got $37 left. You can take care of yourself now. I can take care of myself now. Okay, let's just say you went down that rabbit hole and you did all that, and now you got $37 left, and all this that you gave to these people. What are they gonna do for you now that they're gonna give you that? You're a man. I mean, go get it again. Nobody tell you to be stupid. Did nobody tell you had to do all this stuff for all these people? You did tell me I had to do all this stuff for all these people. Well, you shouldn't have listened. Okay, give me the stuff back. It's my stuff now. See, this is not y'all experience. Y'all don't understand that. This is why we don't talk to y'all. This is why. But people go, that's not true. It's very true. Very, very true. And then it's our fault. If you fail in life, and this is one of the reasons we don't talk to y'all, because if you fail in life, with your life, it's our fault. You didn't get up. You didn't get out. You didn't get up, get out, and get something. You let the days of your life pass by. Outcast and good in my reference. And guess whose fault it is? Mine. I don't even know how to process that. How am I supposed to process your failure because of your laziness is my fault? And how am I supposed to process, oh, you weren't lazy and you became self-sufficient, and because of that, I ain't ish. I could be a grown-up for myself. I don't need you. What that got to do with me? Because you could be a grown-up for an adult. Now all of a sudden, oh my God. It's just weirdo stuff, just weirdo stuff. That is not testosterone, fam. See, a lot of times people say women are being masculine and they're having masculine energy. A lot of times what that is, they're just jerks. And they're trying to they're trying to equate being a jerk with being a man. That's all it is. You're just a jerk. You're just a jerk. And every time you do something that's piece of ish material, oh, I was just being masculine. No, you was being an a-hole. Definitely. Like, it's kind of like if you see a woman in traffic driving and she cut people off, you feel me? Like, she's a bad driver. She cuts you off, and you're like, this mother, I was driving masculine. No, you were driving like a jerk. But that's what it is. It's weird, man. It's weird. Oh man, look, I'm gonna get out of here soon though, because this is the problem. This is the major problem. This is where we're at in our society. So it's like, and this is why we don't want to talk to you. This oh, well, I'm finna do it. You see how people are tripping about the passport thing and guys getting passports and going out of the country and abroad? And, you know, part of it, you don't know the language. And that's true. But you know why it's easy for guys to go out of the country and go places that they don't want to speak the language? Because they don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to you. First of all, you know, 80 to 85% of communication is nonverbal. Anyway, so if I learn how to talk without talking, we're good. If you understand me without talking, we're good. And this is the point. If 85% of communication is nonverbal and you can't hear the 20 to 15% of what I'm saying, and you ain't paying attention to the 80 to 85% of what I'm saying when I'm not saying stuff, you don't pay attention to nothing. So why talk to you? If I'm walking around limping, holding my back, could you lift that up for me? I got this heavy thing right here. You know, you're walking funny. What's wrong with you? This is what happens. If I'm holding my stomach and I'm throwing up, oh man, you look kind of sick. When you get up, you know, you might not, you feeling under the weather, but once you get up, could you do me this favor? You know, could you move that from there to there? I mean, you ain't sick enough not to move that from there to there. You just and you got to clean that up. Oh, okay. If you got a headache, see that there are no. When I say this all the time, men don't have stress days at work. Okay, we don't get to come in because I'm stressed. You know. Oh, you dying? Yes. Well, before you take your last breath, I need you to take that from right there to right there, and don't fall in the middle, okay? And if you die in the middle, you better pick yourself up and take yourself to your own grave, okay? Because we're not doing this for you. You're a grown man. You better die and take yourself to your own funeral. No kind of, you lazy. It's like, yo. You know, this is where we're at with it. Y'all getting it. Y'all should be getting into it with Sugar Bone more than Ashley. Real talk, but this is the issue. So at the end of the day, it's like, yo, we know y'all don't listen, man. And it's silly because why are you trying to make us talk to you when we know you don't listen? Talk to me. We need to talk about, man, I don't know. I'm wasting words. Talking to people who don't pay attention. There aren't as many male teachers in society because y'all don't listen to men. A woman got to tell you 2 + 2 is 4 for you to hear it. You realize that, right? We can give you the information that saves your life. You're just not going to listen. You know? You're just not going to listen. But, you know, it just don't make no sense. You know? It just don't make sense. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut this thing down. And I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. But I'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all know I go live sporadically. So I'm going to go live again one day. So catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.
This looks like a job for Superman.
Do this,
Spoken from the lips of the young or the old, there are many.
Yeah. Gotta put it all in.
And there are Supermen.
All the way. I guess I'm taking off the cake through the glasses in the trash. Being super is great, saving y'all is such a drag. Even God took the break. Me, I ain't coming back. I got one like life to live. If you don't like it, that's your ass, cause nobody saved me. Plus when I'm broke, I'm just a peon. I could use somebody just like I'm the kings of neon. This world is cold as ice, mixed with salt, mixed with freon. They got me pissed off, but that's better than being peed on. For eons, human beings took kindness for weakness. When you constipated, you start to appreciate shit. Put before you life and death, and you just gotta choose. The kryptonite life means you still follow the rules. If your credit's messed up or your bills ain't paid, then it's getting disconnected. Can't nobody say the day. And I can fly, leave a building in a single bound, but I can't stand fair weather friends and I just fly around. My super friends in Justice League, only folk I kick it with. Kill Lex Luthor, so what, we had to finish it. Kids play games and adults play for keeps. And me, I play to win, but I ain't playing in these streets. And life is not a joke, then again it ain't this serious. Superman can say the day, but God can say the Superman. Saga of the kryptonite, life just ended. You enjoy listening? Man, I finished it. Lois, come holler at me. I got an ice couch. Thank you for coming out, listening. I knew you would like it because we made it. I'm so frigid and so fly.